I had the weirdest phone call this morning. I mean, weird. It was like, I don't know if somebody was prank calling me or what, but it was really So first thing this morning, I need to go ahead and go pick up an empty dumpster that I have and go swap it out with the dumpster that I dropped off yesterday at the Midland City Mall. So they called late last night. We got some contractors working late. They really wanted to go ahead and get the dumpster swapped out, so they filled it up fairly quickly. So I'm gonna go do that real quick for them. But yeah, that phone call that I ended up getting this morning was from a lady named Candace, and she was talking very, very squeaky and was asking questions about getting a dumpster. I told her that we didn't have any dumpsters available for the weekend, that all my dumpsters were booked up, if we could put her on schedule for next week or next weekend. And then, well, things got real sexual. So she started asking me, like, do I want a dumpster? And then she started moaning and started like, do you want this? And I was just like, what the hell? It's 7 in the morning. Why are you calling me? Who is this? And I was like, who is this? She's like, it's Candace. Do you want a dumpster? Now she's asking me if I want a dumpster. And I was just like, okay, well, thanks for calling. I appreciate it. Bye-bye. And I just hung up. Really weird. Never had a phone call like that ever happen to me. All right, so now time to go to Midland. It's really tight right here where I parked this dumpster in the driveway. It's always a pain to get it out. But anyways, this is the dumpster that I ended up getting swapped out from the dealership because of the paint issues. I still haven't put my decals on it. I actually need to order one large decal. But the place where I ordered my decals, they have a guarantee where if anything goes wrong, they'll give you a free decal, no matter what. But anyways, I'm really liking the fact that I was able to go ahead and get, 5 dumpsters basically on rent. 6 if you count the one that I already booked for Monday. So basically 6 dumpsters that are going to be rentals within the first week of the roll-off dumpster business. So I'm really, really thankful on that. As far as revenue brought in, we're looking at around anywhere from $1,500 to $1,800 of revenue that has been brought in. So that's additional revenue within 1 week, which is, I mean, if we continue that for the rest of the month every week, I mean, that could add up to over $6,000 in additional revenue for the business. Now, that is revenue. That is not gross profit. So gross profit wise, I want to say the first week, we're probably looking at around $1,000 to $1,200 in the first week of the roll-off dumpster business. That doesn't include all the other jobs that I've done as far as junk removal or anything like that. So again, I'm really loving the fact that these dumpsters are really working out for me. Again, I've done a lot of marketing. Well, not much marketing, but I mean, I'm being smart about it, and I'm trying to reach out organically without having to pay for advertising. But I am going to be paying for advertising, so that should even boost everything a lot more. The problem with that is I've already had to, let a customer know that, all of our dumpsters are out on rent this weekend. So if they could wait till next weekend or next week, haven't heard anything back from them. But I mean, it looks like I'm going to be needing more dumpsters here soon. But I got a lot of things going on. I need to get a new truck. I need to buy a yard or a piece of property so I can build a yard and stuff like that. Or I need to, rent out a space or find somewhere where I can park all my equipment. Because right now I'm using 2 yards. One's a vacant home, and then the other one is the backyard of another home. So I'm just using front yards and backyards right now. Check out these clouds. Look at that. So we've been getting horrible weather all across Texas. I mean, as far as like it raining and flooding the area just out of nowhere. So this week was supposed to be clear, but I don't know. Hopefully I can beat the storm if the storm does happen. All right, so I'm here at the mall. It's Saturday morning. It's still pretty early, so no one's here. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this dumpster off right here in the parking lot. And then I'm gonna go hook onto the other dumpster that's behind that wall, pull it out, drop it in the parking lot, and then put the empty one back where the full one is at, and then go to the landfill. But I did see some rain puddles, so hopefully the landfill didn't get any rain. If they did get some rain, sometimes they shut it down or they only accept 4x4 vehicles, and it can be a pain. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this swapped. All right, so here's a look at the dumpster we're gonna be taking to the landfill. Now, they filled it up real quick. It's mainly sheetrock, some boards, stuff like that. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say this is gonna weigh about 2.5 to 3 tons. We'll go ahead and see. The rails look pretty lined up, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the rail system, hook on the winch it up, go park it next to the empty one, hook back onto the empty one, bring it around back and park it where this one's at. All right, well, there's the look. Dropped it over here, about to hook on here, take it all the way back over there. I think I found the sweet spot. So you see this rail right here? This is on my driver's side. So as long as that rail looks like it's gonna touch the container on this side and it's straight, these rails should line up perfectly with the rollers, just like so. So I'm gonna end up putting some markings right here and markings right here where this rope's at whenever I have time. I mean, I still gotta put the other stickers on. I gotta put some wire on this, all kinds of stuff. All right, so I'm about to load this thing up, go to the landfill. I just don't know if the landfill is open or if it's not muddy because there was rain puddles this morning. So anyways, and they're asking for a third dumpster, so I told them I could dump this one and bring it back, and it'll be the third dumpster on site. So they're gonna have 2 dumpsters on site for today. I'm guessing they're trying to get it done and make sure they have enough room. So let's go ahead and get this loaded up. All right, so I just finished taking a dump at the landfill. You get it? No, I just dumped that load right there. I didn't take a dump in the porta potty. Anyways, it was a really easy load to dump. I mean, it really wasn't that bad. The dump fee was like $61.76, something like that. So as far as profit wise, I think I charged $2.95. They used it for 1 day. So I made a profit of like $220 something, something like that, I think. So not too bad. If you account for fuel, let's just say, you know, every dumpster I try to make at least $200 profit off of every dumpster. All right, so they are needing the third dumpster. I'm just getting with the boss and you know, setting it up. So looks like it's gonna be a go. I was concerned about the construction debris. I was like, man, it's gonna be super heavy. They're probably gonna get like 3-4 tons. But no, that wasn't the issue. I mean, it was fairly easy to dump. The dump fee wasn't that bad. They keep calling me because I'm able to get them dumpsters real quick. And yeah, just hopefully it doesn't rain this weekend because I really do need to dump more equipment either today or Monday. I really hope it doesn't rain. This rain really sucks. But anyways, let's go back to the mall. All right, so I'm here with the third dumpster. There's the first one I dropped off. They're needing a third one. So I gave them a discount because, I mean, they're renting back to back, just a small discount. And on top of that, they were gonna rent a large 30-yard, 40-yard dumpster, but they figured the job was gonna be small, but now the job's a lot bigger, so now they're having to need more and more dumpsters. They might end up needing a 4th dumpster. The problem is I don't have a 4th dumpster. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna dump one of my trash containers, my enclosed trash trailers, by hand, and if they need another container, I'll just use that one. But hopefully they don't need it because I really don't wanna hand unload construction debris. It takes a little bit longer. All right, so I'm about to detach from this trailer. All the containers are out. I gotta go dump my enclosed trash containers. As far as help today, no one's helping me today. I did call one of my guys to see if he was available. But for the most part, I mean, they're contractors. It's great to have a team. I'm working my way up to get more equipment, get more revenue for the business. That way I could go ahead and get a yard and hire actual employees and stuff like that. But for right now, I mean, it's a one-man operation. I love what I do. I could call my other guy, but I mean, I think I pretty much have it handled. And it's kind of my fault because yesterday I got so caught up with everything. I was so exhausted right when I got home and laid on the bed, I crashed out. So I didn't really plan today that good. other than I woke up super early to make sure I took care of the customer. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this off and we'll go to the landfill and dump a trash trailer. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, this is probably gonna be a pain in the ass. This trash trailer, you can't see it, it's really full, and it's probably gonna take me more than 20 minutes because I just realized this is the trailer I use for a carpet removal job. So there's rolls of carpet in the middle. So it's gonna be fun at the landfill. I'm gonna be sweating my ass off. So I'm gonna stop at the store, get ice, waters, Gatorades, all that good stuff. I tried calling one of my guys to see if he's available, but he got in a car accident last night. So he's not doing too good, his back hurts. So he might not even be able to help work tomorrow. I just booked a job for tomorrow and it's tile. And the bad part is we're not gonna have a roll-off dumpster to use to make it easier to load and unload. So we're gonna have to use this trash trailer that I'm gonna dump. I tried getting the customer to go with the rental. So I threw a high number for the junk removal, but he went for the junk removal and he needs it done tomorrow. So we'll end up doing it. The good thing though is he's gonna bag all the tile and put it in crates. And he sent me some pictures. So hopefully it's not too bad as I think it is. All right, I ended up spilling my drink all over my seat. So I'm all wet from behind and my seat is wet. But anyways, trash trailer ended up paying $64.72 without the permit. It weighed 1.16 tons. The load from this morning with the roll-off almost weighed 2 tons. It was 1.79 tons. And I paid less. I paid $61.29. The reason I don't get permits for all my pieces of equipment, that'd be really expensive. It's about $500 per piece of equipment. So you can only get a permit per trailer. That's how it works. All right, so I'm literally like the last one here. There's just one other guy. He's already about finished. So these trash trailers are used in the oil field. But I'm about more than halfway done. All right, so it's 2:37. I started at 2:05. Took me 32 minutes, half an hour, over half an hour to unload this trash trailer. On average, if it's just bulk items and a little bit of trash bags, it takes like 15-30 minutes, even by yourself. I mean 15 to 20 minutes. This one was a lot more complicated. Again, I would have brought my crew, but one of my guys was in a car accident last night. The other guy, I didn't notify him till like late this morning, and it was my fault. I should have scheduled everything out yesterday, but I didn't. Got so caught up with what I was doing. These trash trailers, I could get a pull-out system, but it costs additional $75 on top of the dump fee, and it comes out pretty expensive. So 75 plus like 65. You know, do the math, you're gonna be spending over $100 every time, almost up to, if not $200 a dump fee, which is no good. And the other landfill charges $380 to dump a trash trailer because it's oil field related. The trailer itself is oil field related, not with what I'm doing. So they price gouge it at Republic Services, which is a bad company to do business with. But if you want to get into this business, start with what you have. I started with a half-ton pickup truck and this trash trailer behind me. Bought the trash trailer on Craigslist for $3,000. These trailers go for about $5,000 after tax and everything. I have 3 of them. I like them. I'm gonna hang on to them, and what I'm gonna do is once I get my yard and everything built, I'm gonna have them parked up front, in front of the storefront, and people will come by and rent them for, you know, $30 a day, $40 a day. They can pick them up and do whatever they have to do with them and return them to us empty, and they just pay daily rate. But that'll be it for today. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification button. That way you can see all my new videos, including my vlogs, including my reviews, and including my business tutorials, which tonight I'm gonna go ahead and work on one of the videos. I'm not sure which topic I'm gonna talk about. There's lots of topics, lots of questions that I see guys getting into the game or talking about. So I would love to answer any questions. But thanks again for watching this video. It's a rough road. Here's a real look at what it's like being a business owner, pretty much a solo operation. Nobody's gonna work as hard as you do.